You fucked this order right up, haven't you? Hey? Haven't you? Hey? Answer me!
Yes.
This is a joke. This episode continues the show's favorite tradition, looking incredible while the writing falls apart. The dragons still look and sound amazing. Vhagar entering Harrenhal was genuinely cool and a bit horrifying. But once again, they're trapped inside a story that treats the Greens like a humiliation ritual and the Blacks like the main characters in a fanfiction. Again, I will say, George was right.
Let me talk to George R. Martin and I'll tell him about what?
This is not his story anymore. Rhaena just teleports back and forth between the gullet and the veil like it's nothing. She even asks for asylum. That part actually made me chuckle. Alice Rivers keeps popping up whenever it's convenient to be vague, ominous, and witchy. Aemon gets his turn with her this episode, crawling to her and begging for help after one little stab wound. Conveniently, he was perfectly fine until he stared at Alice for a few seconds, and then suddenly collapses. Magic, or just more humiliation for the Greens? Aegon, on the other hand, is still on his random fanfiction escort quest, and Miss Arya. Please, for the love of God, just leave the show already. Otto somehow materializing in the black cells this whole time, being well-fed and kept alive just so they could humiliate him one last time. Rhys Ifans was completely wasted this season. Why was he even in the promotional material? The man carried some of the best scenes in the entire show back in season 1, of course, and a bit of season 2. And they send him off like this. Pathetic. Helena has been reduced to a simple-minded parrot. She follows Alicent around like a lost puppy, repeats what her mother says, and gives her these "did I do good, mommy?" smiles. The leak was again true. She basically lost all agency and independent thought. And of course, Alicent gets sexually assaulted again. The show just loves doing this to her. At this point, it's not commentary, it's a fetish, made-up fanfiction that serves no purpose except to humiliate her and make the men look evil. I'm genuinely sick of it, and I can't imagine how exhausting it must be for Olivia Cook to keep filming this. Team Black continues to get the hero treatment. They're united, competent, and get all the emotional weight. Rhaenyra's reaction to Jace's death was actually well done and well acted. The crying, talking to his body, Emma Darcy acted the hell out of it. But moments later, the writing gets lazy. They evoke the Song of Ice and Fire again and bring up Daenerys. I mean, we get it. Stop winking at the audience. We member.
I remember. Oh, I remember.
Yeah, I remember that.
Rhaenyra herself still looks pitiful most of the time. I'm not sure if that is intentional. And where the fuck did her crown and armor go? She has a sword like in the book, but no armor. She draws the sword when surrounded by the green soldiers. Yes, she can't fight, but what the hell is she supposed to do in that moment? And yet the show manages to make her look weak and sniveling. This second episode makes it crystal clear. The show is running a humiliation ritual on the Greens, except maybe Ormond, Gwaine, and Daeron for now. They're scattered, reckless, clueless, and constantly turning on each other. Meanwhile, the Blacks are this perfect united front. Even the Lannisters keeps getting dunked on. Jason, Tyland, and the whole house feels like it's there for the Northern Targaryen revenge fantasy at this point. It's cheap and tacky. Visually and acting-wise, there are still bright spots. But as soon as you turn your brain on, it's a pile of garbage. The writing is actively working against the source material, the characters, and basic logic. They had something special with the dragons and some of the performances. Instead, we're getting more fanfiction, more humiliation for the Greens, and more Alicent suffering for shock value and kink reasons. I'm getting real close to dropping this show, and I have lost any confidence in them actually telling this story right. What did you think of episode 2? Are you still watching, or has it become too much? Let me know in the comments, and I'll see you in the Kobold's Cave.
It's Hollywood, baby.